Hey, it's Mark here at Cedar Falls Farm. We've got the old 66 Econoline, and I'm about to start doing some cleaning on it. So let's see what we can do with this thing. I'm going to do a walk around, and then I'll set up and put it on time lapse so we can see the change take place. So you can see it's quite dirty. There's probably 20 years of buildup, 25 years. The windows have lichen on them. Moss on the front. Yeah, it's you can see it's sat out in the open for a long time. So we're going to get started. First thing is get this thing cleaned up inside and out. Once it's cleaned up good, I'll put it in my workshop over here and go about getting it cleaned up. So there's going to have to be a lot of work. Replace floor pans, redo the dash panel. We got to redo the ignition, got to rewire it in. New ignition. The rear panels in here, the decking, I'm gonna have to try and find a way to get it fixed up, but all that's a long time off yet. Got a lot of work to do. There's an old fuel pump there, so there's just a lot of stuff to do, but we'll get on it. We'll get started, get all this stuff knocked out, and we're gonna see what kind of difference we can make. And hopefully a year from now, in the Fork Shoals Christmas parade, I will have this thing ready to go again, and we will hopefully drive it in the Christmas parade and back with the same old colors it had when it was part of the fleet for Riegel Textile in Fork Shoals. And I'm really wanting to put the old Riegel logo either on the doors or on the back with Fork Shoals on it. So we will have this thing looking good by this time next year. Not perfect. It's an old van, but I really would like to get all the metal work done and clean up most of the rust and get this thing really roadworthy so we could make it a daily driver if we wanted to. All right, we'll pick back up here in a little bit. Well, the cleaning, the first cleaning I should say, is done. So let's take a quick look. We'll do a walk around. We had a walk around before I started. You can actually see the blue paint again. Coming back around. Now the next step before trying to get this thing started, I want to go around, and a lot of these rust spots on the outside, I just want to put a little pour 15 on them, brush it on, get that to stop. There's some places inside. The inside decking is not in good shape at all. I'll probably have to replace the floor pan on the driver's side, and I'm gonna have to replace some sections on the inside. So this won't mean a lot to folks not from around this part of South Carolina, but that says Riegel. This also says Riegel. It's faded. It's where an old bumper sticker was at, and right the first time, 0 defects. That was their slogan. Or as my French friends would joke around, bon le prochain coup. When you say right the first time, they'd say right the next time. So looking good for something that's been setting for probably maybe 25 years. It's going to be good to put this back on the road, bring back a little bit of local history, and have a little fun along the way. So this is going to be a multi-part. It's not going to be I'm going to do all the work and then knock it out, do one video. I really want to document this and document it well, so you're going to see me doing the cleanup, the picking it up today, and the cleanup probably will be one. And then the next step, I'll do a little more cleanup on the inside, and then we'll move it inside my workshop over here. I got to clean up space in my workshop, but we will move it over into the workshop. I want to change the oil, new oil filter, take all the plugs out, put a little ATF in there and let it set for a while. I don't have any idea that anything's locked up on it. It shouldn't be, but I know it hasn't been running forever, and I want to lube the pistons and rings, and probably take the valve cover off and check on the valve train and the rocker arms, make sure everything's good there and lubed up. But we will be slow about this, but I'm looking forward to bringing it back around. That's going to be a really neat thing. So hang in there with us. Please give a good thumbs up there, and subscribe to our channel to keep following. All of the work on this Econoline will be in the playlist I've set up for it. So that's it tonight from Cedar Falls Farm. Thanks for joining me.